Okay, so this is video 8 where we're going to create multiple points and then we're going to extract those multiple points as multiple IDs. So we need to go into our drawing. Okay. And the first thing we want to do is go on to our point layer. So we're going to the Layer Properties Manager, select points, set current, so right click on points, set current, and we have points up here and we are on by layer. So what we need to do is create points at the corners and also some midpoints. So we're going to create a point here, 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 midpoint, endpoint, there, there, one there and one there. So that's our sort of 9 outer points, and then we'll create the points for the inner line. So we'll create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on the inside. And it really kind of depends which way you extract the points. Basically, you need to remember which way you extracted and created the points as to where you are on the plan. When it becomes self-apparent when you're using the actual survey machine, but otherwise, if you sort of forget which way around you've gone, it can make it a little bit more difficult. So first thing you need to do is to type multiple, MUL. So as you start typing, it comes up as the first option. So multiple, which means we're going to create something multiple times, and then we want point, POINT. You have to type that whole command. So what we're going to do is we're going to start top left, and we're going to create our point on there. On there. On there. Look, I haven't filled the actual gap in there. Have I done the same there? Okay, that one's alright. And so what I'll do is I'll escape out of that and I'll just fill it that as we did in the previous video. Got those, and I'm just going to create one more at this point. Okay, so at the moment our points are quite big, so we need to look at the style of that. Now what I should have done is done that beforehand, really, because if you'd have been creating them as a dot, you would see this, which is not a lot. So always good to go into format, point style, and what I tend to use is the cross, and I tend to use set size relative to screen and 5%. And when you OK that, you should then find that our points are a decent size, not too big, whereas previously they were a little bit big, I thought. So what we can do is we can export out all of these points. We might as well at this stage actually create the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. But what we'll do is we'll extract the points starting at top left all round the edge. So we've got 8 points there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points in fact, and then we're going to have 6 points starting top left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do multiple again and point. I'm going to start top left here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, escape out of that. And what you'll notice is that because I was zoomed in on the screen, the actual points are showing up smaller. So what you need to do is refresh the screen or regenerate the screen. So type RE and it comes up at the top, RE regen. So we're going to regenerate the screen, and so now all the points are the right size. So what we now need to do is export these points, or at least learn what those points are, and the way to do that is to do a multiple ID. So type multiple and then ID return, and what we need is to, if we just do a double check and see, make sure that we've got our object snap settings correct. So shift and right click object snap settings, make sure we've got node turned on. In fact, I'm going to turn everything else off because then it makes it much easier to just select the node. So let's do that. So I'm going to start top left, as I said. I know I can be zoomed out because it's only going to select the node. So I'm going to select there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so then we've effectively asked it to tell us what points those are all at, and it's sort of held in its memory. So if you hit F2, for you that will be function and F2. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, which we do have. So what we can do is we can literally select all of those points, Control C, which is copy, or you can right click and copy, go into Word, create a blank document, Control V, paste, and what we'll do is we'll say, right, that is the perimeter clockwise from top left. Okay, and then we'll go and we'll say, okay, so just escape out of that and then go back into it, because that creates sort of the next step. Multiple ID, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F2 again, and those we can copy and paste those in, and we're going to say that is the internal clockwise top left. And that then, once we've saved that file, that then gives us all of the points we need to that we need to put into the into our machine.